Hello Internet World, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Now there are some instances when you want to be able to access your files, things like documents, videos, photos, etc. when you're not inside your house. There are also some instances where you want to access your files across multiple devices, so you don't want to have to go into perhaps your dining room or lounge or bedroom, wherever you store your computer. Start up your computer just to access a single photo or a single document. Now of course there are cloud services available, things like Google Drive, there's also iCloud, but these services are sometimes limited on space, so they're not always ideal to store everything that you have. And that's where the likes of a NAS or network attached storage device comes into play. And a NAS is normally a single disk or a collection of disks where you can centrally store your files and then access them on maybe your desktop computer, your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone, etc. But sometimes, and I'm only saying sometimes, a fully blown NAS is too much for many users to set up and manage. And what Western Digital have done with this product is, in fact, they've created a product that's very easy to set up, very easy to organize your files, and then ultimately extremely easy to actually access those files. This is the Western Digital My Cloud Home. It comes in different capacities. I'm going to talk to you about my experience with it very shortly and also show you around the actual product just sitting here. Now before I do so, this is of course a live broadcast, so I want to say a big hello to everyone who's tuned in live. Shoaib Nasir is in the live chat first. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the Geekanoids channel and you're tuning in live for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell. That way you get to know when I actually go live again or when I upload a video. Also, you can use the live chat if you've got any questions or comments, or the super chat if you want them highlighted. And if you're watching after the live event, you can use the main comment section down below, and I'll answer pretty much every comment. So let's have a look at the box first of all. So this is the Western Digital My Cloud Home. It's very simple to use. It allows you to connect this to your router, and then you can gain either wired or wireless access to your files that you put on this hard drive. Now not only can you do that whilst you're in your home, but you can remotely do it from outside the home as well. And there's Android and iOS apps available, so you can actually access the files on your hard drive. Now it does support Windows. I just want to double check. It's Windows 10, 8.1 and 7, 64-bit mode only in 7. And also it works with Mac OS 10 as well. The Android and iOS apps have improved greatly since they first released this type of product, and I think the actual apps work extremely well now. Early days, when the very first version of this came out, things were a little bit touch and go sometimes, but it has improved a lot. I think it's improved a lot anyway. Now these are available in different capacities. This happens to be the 8 terabyte one, so plenty of storage capacity on this. And of course, to have 8 terabytes accessible with just a cloud service would be very expensive. So having this sort of local storage where you're storing everything on this 8 terabyte drive and then being able to access it remotely is a very good proposition. So this is what it looks like. It's a very nice drive. As you can see, we've got this gloss white plastic on the top, and then we've got this matte silver plastic on the bottom with like a diamond type cross hatching effect. Really nice design. Rubberized feet on the bottom, so it's not going to slip around on your desk, and then ventilation on the top. Plenty of ventilation for that internal drive that's in here. On the back there it says My Cloud Home, and then we've also got the input there for the power supply, which comes inside the box. The power supply is also white, and it comes with a couple of different sort of adapter plugs, one for the UK, one for Europe. And then we've also got a USB port just here, little tiny reset switch in this hole here if you need to reset the system, and then the Ethernet socket here, gigabit Ethernet, and this connects into your existing router. Or indeed, for example here I've got a router in another room and then up in this corner here, you can probably just about see it with the little green light on, is an Ethernet switch. I can connect this to the Ethernet switch, and the fact that my system is wireless, I've got a wireless router, anything that's connected to that wireless router via Ethernet then becomes accessible wirelessly as well. So 8 terabytes of storage, extremely easy to set up, and then once you've got all of your files on here, you can access them from different locations, different computers. So I could put my video files on here and access them from maybe my large screen TV or a tablet. I could put my documents on there and also access them from my laptop, and if I was away on business, I can gain access to those files as well. Now I will just mention this, and this isn't detrimental to the product. I just want to mention that this is not a backup as such. This is like a storage archival type system to allow you to access those files and keep them all in a central storage location. For backup, I always have sort of 3 rules. I know many of you have different rules, but I always keep like a local backup like this. They just happen to be accessible wirelessly from this device, but from a hard drive, an external hard drive, I would have 1 backup. I'd also have a second archival backup on a NAS, and then I'd have a third backup in the cloud for very, very important files. I think that's really important to reiterate, that this alone is not a backup system. It's good to have it rather than nothing at all, but it is not what I would say is a backup system. This is like just a central storage location where you're going to dump all of your files and then be able to access them remotely. Anyway, we've got a few more people in the live chat now. We've got Left Hand, love your videos from Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in from Oklahoma in the United States of America. I really do appreciate that. We've also got Paul Phillips. Your house must be like a warehouse with all these deliveries you get. Believe it or not, it's not. I don't work from the house, so that's not a problem, and everything's managed on a very, very professional basis. I've done this for how long have I been doing YouTube now? I think I might have even missed the 13-year anniversary, or was it the 12-year anniversary? I can't remember, but 13 years now. And if I kept everything I was saying, I wouldn't even be able to walk. You know, if I did it from home, and if I kept everything in the house, I wouldn't be able to walk through my front door. So it's crazy. But yeah, there are a lot of deliveries. Thankfully, I don't manage the deliveries myself now either. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do live broadcasts because the courier would always be interrupting the live broadcasts. So anyway, if you ever want me to talk about that, if any of you want me to actually do a video dedicated to like my business setup and how I actually run my business, how I rotate stock, how I get review product in, how I do the review process as well, then please do let me know. Drop me a comment below and I'm happy to do a video like dedicated to that. We've also got David in the live chat. Thank you very much. Good morning to you too. And also TR Bay Biffes. I hope I've got that right. Thanks for tuning in as well. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, back to the Western Digital or WD MyCloud Home. Is this a product I can recommend? Well, if you need easy access to your files on one central storage location, then definitely take a look at this. I think it's a very, very good option. As I mentioned earlier, it's available in different capacities. I think they either start at 1 or 2 terabytes and go all the way up to, I believe you can get duo versions of these, which go up to about 20 terabytes. So please do check out the links down below to where you can pick up one of these for yourself. And thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments at all, pop them in the comment section below. Please, as always, hit like on this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.